How's it going? Welcome back to another show. This is You Made Roscoe, and I am Roscoe. And today, as soon as I clear my throat, we're going to be doing a reaction to the song Cappin. And this is by Monster and Big Flop. And I haven't heard of these two before. Well, actually, I ran across this song like some about a week ago or something like that. I didn't listen to the whole thing, so I've been aware of them since then. But before then, I had never heard of it, and I still haven't heard this whole song all the way through. Um, so we'll be checking this out. But before we do that, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel and also make sure you hit the notification bell. That way, you'll be reminded of future shows anytime they're being published. Um, I'm going to go ahead and start this thing up. I thought that this was a very interesting concept, when I kind of ran across it. So I just wanted to share it with everybody. So let's get into
Do y'all promote guns and violence in your videos?
Hell nah!
Bap, bap. Are y'all really selling drugs, getting money out here in these streets?
Hell nah!
Crazy girl.
So y'all saying that y'all capping?
Hell yeah!
We got that heat.
it. No, this is so funny to me because I'm gonna take a wild stab, and I'm actually hoping that I'm wrong about this. You know what I mean? This is one of the few times where I'm hoping I'm wrong. But if I was to take a wild stab, I would say that more than likely, they're going against what this song is actually promoting. But yeah, no, I love the concept of this still. You know, so when you get it, you'll get it. But let's go ahead and get it.
DJ ASAP.
I don't do none of that shit, I be rapping, I just be capping, I just be rapping. I don't want smoke with a motherfucking soul, I ain't in the streets, bitch, I don't get active. Fuck you mean? I ain't got ops, little niggas stop, you niggas can have it. I ain't no drug lord, never seen a brick or bust open a motherfucking package. I don't do no crime, nigga, no lie, to be real with you niggas, I'm average. Run a small business, I don't sell drugs, to be honest, I'm pretty established. We doing junk removal, selling sea malls, that's the way that I'm making this cash. I don't know what the fuck niggas talking, tell them free 30 and RP Savage. I'm just portraying the shit as an image. I'm just a rapper, the shit is a gimmick. I'm living off of my BM stimulus. I ain't no gangster, I'm capping, I'm innocent. Give me some fame, that's really my reality. I don't be playing the streets like an instrument. Just cause I said it don't mean that I did this shit. Don't get entangled in all of these sentences. They believe.
I'm gonna push it back a little bit here, but this man said he said he just be playing about it. He said none of this shit that I be talking about in this rap ain't for real, basically. But what's funny again, like I said, if I have to take a wild stab, I would think that it's anything other than what they saying. But it does make me think about like a bunch of the rappers who are promoting like drugs and drug, sex, and basically drug, sex, rock and roll, but it's hip hop. But that are promoting that type of lifestyle, street dude type of ethics and all that type of stuff, preaching that stuff in they rhymes, gang banging, whatever the hell. But it's funny because a lot of the dudes who rap about that stuff, they want to promote that as if it's whether or not they do it for real, they are glamorizing this lifestyle. And there's kids who are looking at this stuff and adopting that mindset because of the way that it's being promoted out in the music. But to flip that whole narrative, you know what I mean? Even if you is into that life for real, and to flip the narrative into no, I ain't doing none of this shit that I'm talking about in my raps. You know what I mean? I ain't selling no drugs. I own a business. You know what I mean? Like to go against the grain with that whole mentality is so dope to me. But these guys look like they fully involved. But I don't want to I don't want to assume because, like I said, I hope I'm wrong and that I wish that what they were talking about, it was really real and like, oh, we just businessmen, we just look apart maybe, but but yeah, no. So yeah, no, I love this. I love this for the fact that they're actually promoting against all that stuff that normally some of the big name rappers are doing. So much love to them for this. This is dope.
My relative, I don't be playing the streets like an instrument. Just cause I said it don't mean that I did this shit. Don't get entangled in all of these sentences. They believe everything a nigga say. Why you so serious? Fuck, I can't play. I ain't got no pistol, these props. I act like I be in the mix, but I'm not. Act like I'm with the shits, but I'm not. Say it cause y'all niggas think that it's hot. I ain't know my raps had to be real. I'm a rapper, they pay me to talk. I don't do none of that shit, I be rapping. I just be capping, I just be rapping. I don't want smoke with a motherfucking soul. I ain't in the streets, bitch, I don't get active. Fuck you mean? I ain't got ops, no niggas stop. You niggas can have it. I ain't no drug lord, never seen a brick or bust open a motherfucking package. I don't do no crime, nigga, no lie. To be real with you niggas, I'm average. On a small business, I don't sell drugs. To be honest, I'm pretty established. We doing drug removal, selling CMOS. That's the way that I'm making this cash. I don't know what the fuck niggas talking. Tell them free 30 and RP save. I'm from a good.
Man, this man said he's selling CMOS. I don't know what y'all talking about, man. Like I ain't doing none of this stuff with my rhymes, dude. Like they pay me to be a rapper. And that's the way it should be. Even if let's just say like for the guys who are promoting this stuff, like let's just assume that these was just guys that are just rapping about this stuff. I mean, it should be, I guess, okay, given the fact that you got movies that are, and I've been, I'm not the only one or the first one to say like movies. There's a lot of movies that promote the same stuff that the rappers are doing. You know what I mean? A lot of movies that glamorize and that glamorize the whole shoot 'em up, bang bang, or drug lifestyle, or any of this stuff. Like actually movies like Scarface is it really influenced a lot of dudes to go into drug dealing. You know what I mean? So you got these type of movies that are influencing these dudes, and they not held accountable, but the rappers are always held accountable. But again, like the only difference is though is that at the end of the day, if you was to question one of the actors of a movie, they could just say that this is fake. You know what I mean? And they'll tell you right off, I'm just playing a character. But the rappers really try to push that idea on you, like, no, this is what I come from, this is what I live, and so that I guess that would be the difference. Is that with the actors, they say, "Hey, I'm acting." With the rappers, they not so quick to say that. So let's push it back and let's keep this thing going.
Fuck niggas talking, tell them free 30 and RP save. I'm from a good home and some good parents, private school, I could've went to college. I ain't go to the feds for selling drugs or no guns, I was stealing from Todd. In a committed relationship with my fiance, I'm lying when I say that I'm hot. Ain't never space shit, ain't never call up a hit or put nothing on no nigga, nah. I ain't got no bags, ain't got no drink, ain't got no money, nigga, I'm broke. Said I got shot backs for a low number, but I ain't gon' lie, man, that shit was a joke. Ain't smoking no more dead niggas in my J, man, I lied, this is regular smoke. I ain't no kingpin or drug lord, only cross that I sold with some cinnamon toast. I don't do none of that shit, I be rapping, I just be capping, I just be rapping. I don't want smoke with a motherfucking soul, I ain't in the streets, bitch, I don't get active. Fuck you mean? I ain't got ops, no niggas stop, you niggas can have it. I ain't no drug lord, never seen a brick or bust open a motherfucking package. I don't do no crime, nigga, no lie. To be real with you niggas, I'm average. On a small business, I don't sell drugs. To be honest, I'm pretty established. We doing drug removal, selling CMOS. That's the way that I'm making this cash. I don't know what the fuck niggas talking. Tell them free.
Let me stop it just to push it back a little bit. I don't got nothing I gotta say right here. Just want to dice this up properly, and then push it back like right there, and then we can finish this thing out. Let's do it.
Got ops, little niggas stop, you niggas can have it. I ain't no drug lord, never seen a brick or bust open a motherfucking package. I don't do no crime, nigga, no lie. To be real with you niggas, I'm average. Run a small business, I don't sell drugs. To be honest, I'm pretty established. We doing junk removal, selling sea moss. That's the way that I'm making this cash. I don't know what the fuck niggas talking. Tell them free 30 and RP Savage.
Now the sirens, invisible shots all day. Matter of fact, I pull out mines for my mom. There we go. That's the end of that. So, all right, that was a monster and big flock with Cappin, and I like this. I like this a lot. I like the way that they flip the whole narrative, like I said, of most rappers and what they be talking about in their joints. They said, no, I'm not doing none of this stuff. Like I'm just a rapper. I get paid to talk about stuff. Whether it's real or not. But yeah, no, this is dope. This is dope. I love this all day. Like I said, this I finally get to see the whole thing all the way through. But this is I knew that this would be like something that I would want to put on my page, because yeah, and I'm one of those dudes like but because me I actually listen to a lot of hardcore rap. It's a good number of the stuff is probably promoting the lifestyle that I just said that these guys are really talking against. But at the same time, I realized for me, like, these are just songs, like whatever I do, I don't have to adopt a mindset just because of whatever said song or whatever movie. Like, I got a strong enough mind to make my own decisions. But I realized that everybody's not like that you know. And even for me, like I can remember, like in my younger days, like I did start to realize how music would even affect me. Like there were certain songs like I that I would play that I knew that would get me hyped up for certain things. Because when I was younger, I was in the street a little bit. There's hood dudes who are just dudes who live in the hood, which for the most part I am and have been and was. But I dabbled in some stuff. But and I knew that like certain songs or noticed that certain songs would like get me hyped up to be doing some craziness. So I was like, man, I started to think about it like, man, why am I so super charged up? And then I started like really paying attention and I was like, wait a minute, it's this music. You know what I mean? So I was like, and I was shocked because I even back then I was thinking like, no, I'm not one of those dudes, but who would get overtaken by the music like that. But yeah, no, I even noticed like with me, and there's still to this day, I still get hyped up, but I know better not to, I wouldn't do nothing crazy just based off that. Now I'm just hyped and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm ready to, I'm amped to do work or whatever it is. But yeah, no, these songs they do impress upon minds that ain't ready for this stuff, or ready to look at it in the real sense and just take it for being just music. But it is what it is. But I like this a lot, and I was anxious to get this out here, and so we're doing that. But I'm gonna get going. I talked a lot, so I'm a keep it pressing. But before I leave, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist option. Well, I'll end up putting this in reaction shows until I decide whether or not, like, if I even want to react to something else by them. I'll see, because I like what they was doing with this, and I just may end up making a playlist for either Monster or Big Flock. I'm not sure who's the the major. I'm assuming that Monster is this is his song and Big Flock is the feature dude, but could be the other way. Who knows? Um, but yeah, no, I just put this in reaction shows for the time being. But that's where you'll find this particular video. You'll find this in that playlist. So you could check for this and that. But I do have playlists for other artists as well. Make sure you're checking out all that stuff. A lot of great stuff, a lot of different genres of music. And I always tell anybody, don't be scared to venture outside of your comfort zone when it comes to music. You know, check out some other stuff because, why not? But Cash App, dollar sign you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe. That's for those who want to show their support or appreciation for the work being done. Any donations, you're going to make it to either one of those. And that's it. That's all. So I'm going to get going. Like I said, I will see you guys again very soon. So until next time, be safe and be good.